Joining us here in the studio, former Assistant Secretary of State Jamie Rubin, who's now Executive Editor of Bloomberg View. Good to have you with us.
Nice to be with you this morning.
As you listen to a little bit of what we just heard from Secretary Clinton, she said there is no evidence that people at the highest levels knew that Osama bin Laden was there. Do you think people believe that?
Well, I don't think Americans believe it particularly. I suspect if we knew and had real evidence that the Pakistani government at the high levels knew, Secretary Clinton wouldn't say that. But the point is that this is so dramatic that bin Laden was living under the noses of the Pakistani government that there's really been a sea change in the United States in our attitude, both people and in the Congress, towards Pakistan. So Secretary Clinton has a tough job if we're going to keep providing aid and support for this government when they were hiding, or it seemed to be hiding, the worst criminal of the modern era.
It is, though, an important relationship for both sides, not just for the aid that Pakistan may receive from the U.S., but obviously for the U.S. as well. A lot of concerns over nuclear capabilities in Pakistan. So what do you see as the real goal of this meeting? Was it to mend fences for both sides?
Well, the U.S. government right now, the administration believes that we're better off cooperating with Pakistan than confronting them with the problem. The problem is that its government, Pakistan's government, does provide support to Taliban officials in Pakistan who then go over to Afghanistan and fight our troops. The government does provide support to terrorist organizations that may attack India, or in some cases, as in the Times Square bomber not far from us today, the terrorist was trained at a camp in Pakistan. We're trying to get them to stop all that, and it's a tough job. You saw in the picture Admiral Mullen, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. He spent years cultivating their major general, who's the one who can make these decisions. But so far, they haven't changed course.
What do you think the tenor was like in that meeting, based on your experience?
Yes, look, this was a tough meeting because the Pakistanis really made a lot of noise after we went in and got bin Laden, and they said we violated their airspace, and there was some real tension between people who used to talk to each other. Remember Mullen, you saw in the picture, the chairman of our Joint Chiefs of Staff, didn't tell his counterpart that our guys were going in to get bin Laden, so that was a tricky moment.
It would have been interesting to be a fly on the wall. Give me a yes or no if you can. Do you think there's much left in the compound, even though the CIA can a month later go in and search it?
No.
Okay. Jamie, thanks. Always good to have you here.